Hello and welcome. This is the new consultant training for the Hot Tamales team, and if you are watching this, it means that you have just joined your Pure Romance business, your Pure Romance family, and we're excited to have you. I am here today snowed in, which is why this looks like this. So one of the things that we will be talking about today is that you're going to get things done, not worry about them being perfect. So instead of today spending an hour doing this crazy hair, I am spending the time actually just delivering the information. So if you can forgive my appearance, we will move along with the products and the topics we're going to be talking about today. So my name is Tasha Skillen, for those of you I have not actually met yet. And if you are on our team, which you are because you're watching this, that means that we will eventually have a conversation, hopefully sooner than later. Until then, I really want to make sure that we get some good information to you to get your business off and moving in the right direction. One of the best things you can do for yourself is start moving, start acting, doing the things that we're going to be talking about today. That's going to give you the best chance to make your business really successful and making you money sooner than later. And so we're going to try to make sure that that's happening today, and that you are immediately going forward and making things happen. So we are going to start with some of the basics that some of you probably have already done, and if you haven't done them already, we are going to get you moving in that direction. I'm going to go through some bullet points, and I'm going to screen share and show you some things on the Pure Romance website on the consultant side of it. I'm going to show you some actual visuals that I have and show you papers that I have that I'm using that are being used effectively and why they're so important to use. I also am going to go through some of the basics as far as being professional and what it means to do a presentation with these products, that is going to give you the best outcome. So that is the plan for today. Like I said, if you have any questions, please just write them down for me, and at the end, after I'm done delivering all the information I have for you, then you can ask whatever questions you have, and we'll go from there. All right, sound good? Let's do it. All right, so if you haven't already, you want to create your business email, your email address that you're going to be using for your business. So you do want to have a separate business email from your personal, friends, family kind of email address, because you want to be able to access that information and check in on that area without interfering with the other parts of your life or without losing some of the business emails that you and want to be getting in. So your business email address can be anything. I mean, and I'm using pr@tashaskillen@gmail.com. You can use whatever you want, but you want it to be something professional or something that's going to remind your clients who you are and what your name is, so that it's consistent. So if your website is going to be, pureromancebytasha.com, which is what I got from GoDaddy.com, then I want to have Tasha in my email address and my last name Skillen in my email address, because there are other Tashas that have a Pure Romance business. And so since my name isn't as common as some others, it's probably likely that you're going to have someone who is going to be duplicating your name also. So make sure that your email address is something that is going to be easy for you to remember and deliver through labels and stamps and have on marketing material, as well as something that's going to be memorable and something that you're going to be able to use in special settings. So you're going to get your email address, email that to your sponsor, and then you're going to notify corporate of your new email address by putting it in your information session, which we'll go over in a little bit. I'm going to go over the website and just kind of click on all the tabs and kind of review what those are used for and what you really need to focus on right now. You also want to activate your free Pure Romance website, which means you're going to go to COO, which is coo.pureromance.com, and that's going to give you your login page. You're going to use your consultant ID number and your password. You're going to log in, and then you're going to click on My Business. You're going to click on My Information, and then My Website. So actually, we'll do a screen share right now so you can see that. And I will pull that up. All right, so we have My Business. Can you see me yet? Okay, there we go. So we have My Business, My Information, and then My Web, which I'll show you right here. That's my website. And then what's really cool too is that you can see how many visitors you've had from a certain date. So I reset mine yesterday, and I've had 23 visitors to my website since sometime last night, actually. But this is where you can fill in your website information. This is where you're going to put in your email address, so your website has that on there. You can put a professional-looking picture on your website. Anytime you can add a visual to your information that you're delivering to your clients, it's going to engage them in multiple ways. So text is one way. You want to have a visual, some kind of picture or image. And the more often they see your face, the more loyal they feel to you. It's a psychological concept, and so it's going to work. And then you can type in your information, your message at the bottom down here. And then what's cool too about our website is you can do announcements. So if there's announcements that you want to make on your website, maybe you're doing a promotion for 4 days, like this last couple of days have been snow days, and so I've been promoting the kit sale the last 2 days because there have been a lot of people, a lot of women stuck at home doing nothing, surfing the internet, waiting for their kids to go back outside and sipping on hot chocolate that's hopefully spiked. And so this has been what I've been promoting on my website. It's going to be done by I think next week, because I still wanted to keep going. So, I'm sorry, no, it's going to be done by Saturday. And then this one is my announcement for booking parties for March, and so you have those available, and you can change that up and schedule those for yourself. So a lot of this allows you to be really productive and really plan-oriented, so that you can get your schedule in order. If you know that you have an hour to do something, you can schedule all these things for the week or for the month, and not think about it again until that day the next month. So it's really, really user-friendly. The other thing you want to do is order your business cards, and that's where you go to the Marketing Center. So you click on Marketing. You're going to go to Marketing Resources, and you're going to be available right here in Vistaprint. And you're going to see, click on the shopping. And Vistaprint and Pure Romance have combined efforts and made an actual whole Pure Romance shop. And so you can order business cards. You can order little note cards and stickies and rubber stamps. I ordered a bunch of these for a friend, postcards, and have been sending those out to as thank yous to all of my guests so far for the Pure Romance party. And so there are a lot of opportunities here for you to market your business with the branding that is Pure Romance, which is important. The more branding you have, the more likely it is that your clients will remember you in association with that. And so you can order your business cards here. Really easy to do, and you just pick the business card you like. It gives you a couple different options, and then you just follow through filling out the personal information. So that's right there. You want to order your business card. The other thing you want to do is write your story. So you're going to go to My Business, and you're going to go. Oh, I lied. You're going to go to Training Center, and you are going to click on New. What you want to focus on consulting in this section. So when you do the getting started, you're going to write your story, and let's see where it is right here. This is going to be your kind of your policies and procedures, the incentive requirements guide. I highly suggest you read that over and over and over again. And you're also going to look at, where did it go? Hang tight while my computer does its thing. These are the big producers for Pure Romance, the advisory board trip, the board of directors, senior board of directors, and the presidential board of directors, I believe, or the executive board of directors. I don't remember what they call it. My computer. Consult Online Office. So Successful Startup, this is going to walk you through all the new things you need to do, the business tools, how to set up your actual website, how to organize your home office. This is going to get you really in the right direction. And then as you do that, you're going to story, and that is a file in here somewhere, and I will find it. I'm still learning. For those of you who are super, super new, and I have not seen you in a while, or we've never met, Pure Romance acquired Slumber Parties about a month ago. And so for the last 10 years, minus these last 30 days, I've been working with a completely different online system. And so we're still, a lot of us seasoned consultants are still learning the ins and outs of these of this website, which is really just top notch, but there's just a lot of information, so we're still trying to remember where things are. So it might be at your first party. So you're in the shadow. We'll talk about that in a second. I don't know where it went. I'll have to find it again. I apologize. But you want to write your story. Essentially, you're going to be writing why it is you're doing what you're doing, what it is that you started your pure romance business for, what are you working towards, why your family is excited, what they're going to benefit from it, and what you love about it thus far, what you're looking forward to loving about it. It's going to be how people get to know you before they get to know you during the party. So you're going to write your story as a consultant presenting to a group. So I'm checking to make sure that nobody's telling me they can't hear anything. Okay, good. So we are going to move on to building momentum. So you have the initial parts done, where you are getting your kind of tools moving. You're getting your business email and your business cards are ordered after you've gotten that stuff done. You want to know who you want to know. All right, so we want to know, make the list. Here's the list. You're going to make the list of the people that you know, the women that you know that we've discussed on the opportunity webinars, the friends from the past, the new the people that you worked with at your previous jobs, your old high school friends, your old college friends, every female on Facebook, whether you have 100 friends or 100,000 friends, they need to know that this is your business, because I guarantee you in some circle of their life, they are looking for someone to do something like this. And so we want to make sure that they are getting what you need them to do. Hold on. I'm trying to multitask, which you all clearly can see is not my forte. Okay, can everybody see me? I will stop screen sharing. Webcam. Oh no, just kidding. Just kidding. All right, so everybody can see me. Okay, so you want to complete the who do you know list, which is pulling up right now. But you want to think about all the areas of your life. Your neighbors, your female family and friends, people you went to high school with, people you went to college with, anybody who is a female from 18 to 100, because all of these women are going to need some portion of your business, whether it's the pampering section, where they're just giving themselves the opportunity to feel more sexy, more feminine again, or it is the sexual awareness, sexual health, learning about where their body parts are, knowing what their body parts can do, that they're not broken. Some of this is just going to be about them learning that they're not broken. So you need to think about all women in your life and make a list. And keep making the list, and keep making the list, and keep making the list, because you want this list to be super, super long. You're going to make that list, and then you're going to start working towards your completing your 3-2-1 goals. Now, 3-2-1 is the success formula for making your business work. So 3-2-1 means you're going to contact 3 people a day, you're going to have 2 parties a week, and you're going to sign at least 1 new consultant a month. This is the expectation, because this is what's going to get you to your business to the next level, and this is what's going to allow you to grow your business in a significant way. Okay, so you're going to be making 3 phone calls a day. So 3 phone calls a day is nothing. That's calling people on your way home, which is why having this list done before this step is going to be helpful. You're going to take that list with you. It's going to go everywhere with you. So you're going to take that list. You're going to call 3 people a day, and by the end of the week, you've called 15 people. By the end of the month, you've called 60 people. By those 60 people, you should have 2 parties booked each week for the next few weeks. Now, if you know you need 8 parties a month to be able to save up the money you want to save up from your pure romance business, then you might want to book 9 or 10 parties, because there's going to be a cancellation. There's going to be a snowstorm, or there's going to be someone who's gotten sick, or there's going to be an emergency for your hostesses. And so you want to make sure you overbook yourself, and so that when a cancellation happens, you're not disappointed, and you're also not running out of the funds that you want to build your business. And then through that, we're also going to be finding that there are women who are at your parties who wanted this opportunity also to change their life, to get some of these bonuses, to get some of these extras, and have more advantage to what they are doing with their life, and how they're going to make changes for their financial life and for their fun factor and for their mental health through the next year. So you want to make sure you do that. 3-2-1, 3-2-1, 3-2-1. So if you're not sure what to do, if any given day you figure out where on your 3-2-1 you need to fill things in, and make sure you're making those 3 contacts a day. So start making that list, and then you're going to make your 3-2-1 schedule. You want to book 6 parties within your first 30 days. You do have 60 days to qualify if you aren't automatically qualified when you join in, but really we want you making money sooner than later. And so if you order your kit, let's say, for example, you ordered your kit today, it'll be shipped out on Monday, theoretically. You'll be receiving your kit by the end of next week. We'd like you to have one of your first parties next weekend. Because the sooner you get started, the sooner that you're going to start making money, and the sooner this is going to become a flow for you. Delaying your first party until you have the perfect date and you have the perfect presentation, you've seen 25 other parties where you've shadowed, it's not going to give you the security that you think it's going to give you. And so if you can spend time between now and the next week getting yourself trained through the website, getting yourself trained through shadowing other parties, being on the Facebook group for our team, which if you're not, let me know. You can email me at pr@tashaskillen@gmail.com. And that will give you, I'll get you on the Facebook page for our team. There's a lot of support and a lot of available experience there for you to keep things going and find answers to questions that you may have before your first party. But the sooner you get your first party out of your system, the easier the other parties are to do, and the faster you start making money, which is what this is about. So if you get your kit on any day of the week, that following weekend is when you should have your first party. If only 5 people can show up, then 5 people can show up. At least you're getting things moving. When you do your debut party, which should be that first within the 72 hours of your kit arriving, ideally, you want to invite everybody, but not expect everyone to be able to make it. And so after that debut party, you're going to have all these other dates that we are going to establish. So list your first, the 8 women that you're most comfortable with doing parties. Your best friend, your neighbor, your sister, maybe a coworker, these people that you are most comfortable doing parties with. Ideally, you want these people to be in separate circles of friends. You want them not to be all in the same circle of friends, because you want to have 8 parties lined up where you're presenting to 8 different groups of people. Now, if some of them overlap, that's fine. The more support you have, the better. But you do want to have the opportunity to book from these groups and book a new circle of friends. Have those friends bring new friends. And have those friends bring new friends, because that's how your business is going to expand and spread out. And so if you can get, let's say you can get your first 8 dates over the next 4 weeks, which is ideally what we want you to do for your benefit. You're going to have the first party at your place, which is going to be your debut party, and then you're going to have the next party with your sister. And then the party after that is going to be with your neighbor. And the party after that is your hairdresser. The party after that is a coworker. And so all these parties are going to produce different circles of friends for you to present in front of, which is going to allow you to book more parties, to have more sales, to have more potential for recruit leads, so that you can start building that team and building that second stream of income, that third stream of income, which is going to have more money coming into your pocket. So it's a really easy system. The first 30 days is the most overwhelming, so if you feel like this is already so overwhelming you don't know where to start, just stay in contact with your sponsor, stay in contact with the team through the Facebook group, and go back to just making another call to book another party. Everything comes back to having parties in your calendar. When you have a full calendar, you can get more sales, you can get more parties booked, you can get more recruit leads. You have options. When you have no parties on the calendar, then your options are completely eliminated, other than just getting on the phone and booking another party. So this is your chance to really start your business successfully, really start with a strong foundation, which is one of the reasons that you're on this webinar right now, to figure out what that strong foundation is so that you can make the most out of your business. If you invested in this business, let's make this money happen for you. All right, so you're going to first book your first 6 parties in your first 4 weeks, ideally. You're going to schedule and hold your launch party, which we talked about, and then you're going to shadow at least 2 parties in the first 2 or 3 weeks of you having your kit ordered. So shadowing a party means you're going to go view another consultant who's done parties for a while, who has experience, who knows how to book parties, who knows how to sell the products and present them professionally. You're going to go and you're going to watch them set up. You're going to watch them interact with the party guests and the hostess. You're going to watch them present the products in a way that's professional, learn some jokes that you can use. You're going to learn how to plant some booking seeds with other potential hostesses. You're going to learn how to make the hostess feel special and excited and feel like royalty. You're also going to learn how to close a party effectively, show toys and bedroom accessories in a way that is going to allow the party guests to feel comfortable and secure. You're also going to, I'm realizing I have to my glasses. You're also going to learn how to do the ordering room process, which is really helpful because the ordering room seems to be the thing that most people are nervous about when they're starting out as a new consultant. So how to process orders, how to ask questions, how to make sure your clients are going home with products that are compatible. Make sure that you're not giving them, you're not upselling because you don't want them to feel like you're pushing them. There are products that aren't going to work if you don't have the matching product. And so being there, watching another consultant have those conversations is truly the easiest way and the most effective way to train yourself and get trained on how to do an effective party. You can watch every webinar we do. You can watch every training video, every recording, read every document on the PR Romance website. It's none of it, even if all of it combined, is going to give you the same kind of training that a live party can do. So truly, truly one of the most important things you can do for yourself, most valuable things for your business, is to see a live party, if not 2 or 3, practically from other consultants, lots of different consultants, because you're going to pull some information from one consultant, another consultant is going to do something else differently, and you're going to be able to kind of piece together your own style and your own presentation using other consultants' ideas and practices. And we encourage that. That's not stealing. That's not something we frown upon. That's something we encourage. And so go and see as many live parties as you can. If you're not sure how to get to a live party, you don't know who to ask, you can post on our Facebook group to get somebody's live party schedule that's in your area, and that will help you. Okay, so you want to shadow those 2 parties, and you're going to take the shadow sheet with you, and that looks a lot like this. Looks exactly like this, actually. And this is something, party shadow sheet. You can you can search for this in the Pure Romance website. This is one of the girls, Leanna, who's going to be joining our team today, who went to a party I did this last week and shadowed and then took notes. And so essentially what it does is it asks you to look for the things that the consultant is doing intentionally for the party that are going to help you be effective at your party also, so that you can identify those things and then implement them into your party presentation. It's a really great sheet, and when you go to the shopping room, it asks you questions about how you greeted the customers, if they have any questions. It's asking you if the consultant you're viewing was helping the client, the party guest, select items for her order, experience an upgrade and complementary selling. So this is going to give you a really good guideline on what you should be looking for at the party, so that you know that you're not just getting lost in the fun of the party, which is easy to do. Even the seasoned consultants who go see a party from another consultant get lost in the fun and stop necessarily paying attention to the tips and techniques and tools that are being utilized at that party. So you're going to shadow those 2 parties using this shadow sheet. And then you're going to go to local trainings. Now, this is going to be available to consultants across the country. So I'm not going to give you specifics about who you're going to be able to go see in live at meetings. However, there is a corporate push in the month of March where they are having trainings across the country throughout the month. So you're going to go, actually I'm going to do a little screen share here for this one. Hang on. Okay, so you're going to go to events. You're going to corporate events. Hang tight, computer's taking its time. Sorry, ladies. But these events that I'm about to show you, you have access to them now that you're a consultant. And you should look for them and do something. These kind of live events are going to give you not only the information that the actual presentation of the meeting is going to offer you, but also the opportunity to meet other consultants in the area, so you can view more parties. You can figure out where other live meetings are happening and get some ideas and network with other Pure Romance consultants. So as you can see, there's a huge list right here of available training dates that are coming up for the month of March, for these March Unites meetings. And this is going to give you an opportunity to train and learn more about how the company works and the expectations of running your business with training alongside to teach you how to run your business effectively. And so we have everything from Atlanta to Baltimore to Charlotte, Ohio, Texas, Colorado, Missouri, Pennsylvania. We have some here in Norfolk, New York, Kansas. I mean, they're all over the place, all from north, south, east, west. There are trainings all over the place. So if you can get to any one of these, it's going to be a huge benefit to you. And all you do is click register now, and then you choose the city that you're going to register. Once you click on that, and you register for that training, and then you get the information and you go. So it's super easy to do. So you want to attend those corporate trainings, and then you're going to watch the category intro to the demos. And so here we go to videos, and you have the opportunity here also to get some training. Product videos are going to be where you want to focus. Parties, you're going to want to do cue cards. For a couple, it's going to give you a security blanket. You're going to have an opportunity to present in a way that you have that's knowing what each product does, what products go well with it, and how they work effectively together. So watching the product videos right here is going to be helpful for you. Then you also have the webinars. This one that's showing on your screen right now, the webinar number 3, is really effective for learning this website. And this is new. This just came out a couple weeks ago, so it's really up to date, current, and it's going to give you the information that you need about this website that can be a little overwhelming, especially for a new consultant or someone who's just getting on the site. In addition to this webinar, there are 2 other webinars that were really good that we watched. Number 2 is about sexual health. One of the benefits of being with Pure Romance is that they are directly connected to the Indiana University, which is a huge sexual health research organization within it. And then you also have Product 101. So the birds, the bees, and the buzz, this gives you information about the actual product line. So this is a great place for you to sit down and watch this. I think this is almost an hour long, and take notes on what these products are, how they work, and how to introduce each category to your parties. I do want you to know that when you're presenting your product at the party, you do not want to show every product you have in your demonstration kit. Unless you've started out with one of the smaller kits, then clearly you want to show all those. But in general, once you start building your inventory in your demo, you do not want to show every product in the catalog. You want to make sure you show a few from each category, as showing the whole line would be there for hours. You want your presentation to be about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes tops. After that, it's getting too long, and you'll start to notice that women are starting to glaze over. They've had too many cocktails, and or they won't want to book parties because they can't imagine having that much time taken out of their evening for your party. So this is going to give you a good basis for learning the products, and then you can pick and choose from those which ones you're going to show at each party, and change them up every couple months, which is one of the benefits of being invited back to your hostesses and your client's house, is you get to re-show products that you didn't show the last time. So you have product videos, you have big events that are coming up. One of the big events that we want to talk about that we didn't mention earlier is National is coming up in August. And you have the opportunity to be able to make a payment plan to be able to attend your national event in August. August 6th through the 10th, we're in Ohio, and the registration is $300, but you do get a food included with that, and the free training that you are going to be getting there. So I guess not free, you're paying $300, but you're going to be getting training while you're there. So you're paying for the training and for the food, and also for your space there, because it does become a very popular event. I think they have like 3,000 consultants attend this, and you'll be able to meet consultants from across the country, exchange ideas, meet and rub elbows with some of the top producers in the company, as well as meet some of your other team members that you see on our Facebook group and exchange ideas, but actually get to squeeze on them and give some sisterly love. So that event is August 6th through the 10th. Go ahead and ask for that time off from your day job if you have one. And I'm trying to find if there's a video for that yet. There is not a video, but there is a website. It's www.pureromancewc.com, and that's going to give you your up-to-date information for your World Conference that is August 6th to attend. So go ahead and make plans to attend that. That is also something that your spouse can attend. So if that's something that you think they would be interested in, a lot of times it's a great idea for the spouses to attend, not only because they have spouse classes, which is great for a significant other who wants to help you with your business but not sure really where their place is. It's also going to be really good for them to see what kind of company this is and really get engaged in what the products and the environment and the philosophies of Pure Romance can do for your family as well as you as a consultant. So it's a good show for the significant others who are kind of left out of a lot of the everyday production of running this business. It's a good way for them to get on board and really see how much fun this is for you, as well as how much potential there is for your business. Okay, so you want to learn the products in your kit. So let's go to some of the product videos. Something that helps you with your parties as well as comfortable parties and you know the products. And so use your cue cards, but this is going to be where you can learn some of those products. This is the Exercise Her. We also have a lubricant overview, demos for your lubricants. You have the G-Spot choice. I mean, look at all of these that you have available to you. And this is going to give you a huge variety, a very large variety of options to show products. And so this is going to be something that's beneficial for your presentation. Now, you don't have to use things, you don't have to use the demos that are here. You will probably combine some of the things that are here available in the video section, product video section, with the shadowing that you're doing at parties. But this is going to be a great starter for you. You can start a resource binder, the 3-ring binder with the clear view cover, and you can have divider tabs in it, and it can be helpful for you to have that on hand and travel with because it has, you can put them in divider tabs. Party planning, product information, so that you do have more of this information available to you when you are changing out what you're showing. Different games that you will be able to play at your parties, which will help the fun factor, and then sponsoring, and then a miscellaneous section. Sponsoring is one of those ways that we talked about earlier about helping someone else get into the business, not only to help your second stream of income get started, but also help them. This is an opportunity to help someone's lives change permanently. This is a life-changing business on so many levels, and so for you to be able to help them by showing them the business opportunities, by showing them how easy and how supported you are in the business, will help them get on board and start making differences and changes and different steps in their life too. So you want to learn more about sponsoring, and we are going to be focusing a lot on that in the first 30 days as well. Now, remember, when you're sponsoring someone, when you're helping someone get into the business, you're not training them by yourself. You're not going to be expected to be a team leader within days of signing up. However, it will be easier for you to learn when you have to have conversations with a new consultant also who is learning the business, because you both will have the same information, same questions, and we'll train you both at the same time, and then we'll help her get her first new consultant, and it'll just be this really delicious cycle that feeds your bank account and helps everybody do well with their business and feel supported and really part of our community. Okay, so you want to do party games with a purpose. There are icebreaker games. So when you go to a party, you'll notice, if you haven't already at the parties you've been to, you'll notice that there are the party guests there who are a little nervous about what's going to happen. They're not sure about who else is at the party. They're not sure about you because you're the sex toy lady. And so you want to make sure that you give them the opportunity to kind of relax and feel comfortable into their icebreaker games you can play. One of them is called the Chore Game. You also have a bunch of other games that you can search online. You can even Google a lot of the stuff, icebreaker games for direct sales, in-home parties, and you're going to see a long list there. So there are plenty of those you can do. You also want to play booking games. One of the easiest booking games you can play is called Book to Look. Book to Look essentially is where you have 3 envelopes. Actually, I'm going to real quick grab 3 envelopes. Oh, right here. You're going to grab 4 envelopes. Let's say you have these 4. So you have 3 envelopes, all looking very similar. So I have little kiss marks on mine. You have 3 envelopes. Inside each of these envelopes is a cut-out picture of a product. So maybe the Basic Instinct, maybe one of the coochies that are large, maybe one of the Body Dew, something that you're going to know that at your party people are going to really want. and you're going to put those prizes in here. You're going to seal the envelope, and then on the front you're going to write the word book to look. So you're going to say, well, here, I'll do this. You're going to write book to look, and you'll do it much neater than I am. You'll be doing something like this. So book to look, do not open, and you'll hand these out. So you have 3 of these that look like this. Then you'll have another envelope that's different, and you can make it something fun, and you can decorate it, make it a fun color or something. This is the hostess envelope, and you'll write the word hostess on here, do not open, and I'll probably put something on here like big surprise, something that's going to get her excited. Okay, so obviously much neater than what I'm doing right here. All right, so big surprise. So then you're going to go to the party, and you're going to hand these out to guests. So you're opening a speech. You talk about the hostess benefits. You thank the hostess for coming. One of the big things you want to do is thank the hostess over and over again. You really want the hostess to feel recognized and special, because women hardly ever get recognized for anything, if ever. And one of the benefits of hosting a party is that we get to treat this hostess like royalty, and she gets to feel like the queen for a couple hours, which doesn't happen, but maybe that one time that you're doing her party. So you can make her feel good, and then you're going to thank her profusely for having you and introducing you to all of her friends. And you say, and we have bonuses. So tonight we have bonuses. We have 3 envelopes, and you're going to hand these out randomly. Now, one of the things you want to do is make sure you hand these to people that don't know each other. So if you see 2 or 3 girls sitting together here, 2 or 3 girls sitting together there, 2 or 3 sitting here, you don't want to hand them all to the same little circle of friends. You want to have these go into different circles of friends. So you hand this to this group, this one to this girl over here, one to this girl over here. Or if you know that someone brought a friend who is not invited by the hostess, you want to hand these to them, and I'll explain to you why in a second. So you have 3 envelopes, hand them to 3 different guests and say, hold on to these. I'm handing these out randomly. Don't let anybody else take them. There are prizes inside. Don't open them yet. Hold on tight, and we'll talk more about this in a little bit. So then they tuck them into their little lap boards, and you move on with the party, do your presentation, make them fall in love with you, make them fall in love with the products, let them see how amazing everything is, and then you're going to say at the end of the party, all right, ladies, or halfway through the party, who has their envelope still, and they're going to pull them out and get excited. Say, okay, good, don't open them yet. I just want to make sure you have them. Nobody's stolen them from you. There's good stuff in there, blah, blah, blah. You want to build that excitement, build that enthusiasm. So then you say, okay, put this back into your lap boards, just to make sure you have them, and then do the rest of your presentation. At the end of the party, after you've presented the last item, you thanked everybody for coming, you thanked the hostess again, you've reviewed what the hostess benefits are, you have talked about what the hostess is going to get probably as an average hostess, about $100 in free shopping credit, discounts on X, Y, and Z, which we'll talk about in a little while, and a thank you gift. Then you're going to say, okay, now how many of you had a good time tonight? Everybody's going to raise their hand. Let's give the hostess a round of applause. Yay! And then you're going to say, okay, if you have a red envelope, you are a lucky girl, because if you decide to do the same thing that our hostess Susie did tonight, you're going to get a bonus gift, and that bonus gift is in your envelope. This bonus gift could be a Basic Instinct, it could be a Body Dew, it could be one of the the new scent of Coochie. It could be a lot of different things, and they're going to be all things that we talked about tonight, things that you love. These things are available to you, and you get what's in this envelope if you decide you want to do what Susie Hostess did tonight and have your own fun girls night out. If you know you want to have your party, then you're going to bring this envelope with you to the shopping room with me, and you're going to come in there. We'll pick a date that works on our schedules from my bonus date schedule, and then you're going to be able to pick what you're going to be able to open your envelope, and that is the gift you'll get the night of your party. When all 3 of these envelopes are opened, Susie Hostess gets to open her envelope, and in there is a huge surprise. This is one of the items that's on her wish list, which is something you'll know before. This is the thing that's on her wish list, and she really wants what's in this envelope. I promise you she's going to be thrilled when she gets to open that. And so you're going to have to host this, really wanting this envelope open. Now, Susie Hostess, you can open this envelope once all 3 of these envelopes get opened after they come to the ordering room. And in order to open these envelopes, these guests need to book a party. Now, some of you may be thinking, I have an envelope, but I really can't do a party, and someone else is here thinking, I didn't get an envelope, but I want to do a party. So if there's somebody that you want to trade with, that's fine also. You can take this and hand it to someone else who knows they want to have a party. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, I have an envelope, but I'm definitely going to do a party. There's only 3 of them, but there's still some of you who want to host a girls' night. You get a bunch of free stuff. Don't worry, we'll hook you with the bonus also. So worst case scenario, you have more than the 3 that want to host a party. You get them a bonus also. So you come to the shopping room, first person comes in with one of the envelopes says, okay, I know when I want to do a party. So then you're going to take out your, I'm going to have it up here, your open day card, which is going to be your list of available dates. I'm going to show you an option of that right now. Hang tight. Sorry, ladies. You're going to have this available, which is your open date. So your open date card is going to be your list of available dates, and you're going to say, okay, these are the dates that are available for that special that you have in your envelope. Which one's going to work for you? Now, we're going to come back to how you can do your open date card and how to fill it out properly in a second, but that's what you're going to do. When she says, okay, I'll take that date, you're going to say, okay, great, open up your envelope. She opens it up. She says, oh my gosh, I so wanted the Basic Instinct. I'm so excited. Great, that's fabulous. So now your party, you're going to get that Basic Instinct when you have a qualifying party between now and then. We're going to get you a banging shopping spree by getting your attendance up, and then you're going to talk to her about that. So she has this one. So then you're going to yell out of the ordering room, Susie, host says you have one party down. You only need 2 more others to book and nail down a date. And you're going to be able to open your big surprise envelope to get your extra bonus gift tonight. And so she's going to work the room for you and figure out who else is going to book a party so that all 3 of these envelopes can be opened so that she can then, at the end of the party, open her envelope and get that. Now, this big surprise, whatever it is going to be available to her once all 3 of these parties fold. It's not that she gets that night because they book. So you're going to give this to her and let her know that once all 3 of those parties hold, she is going to be able to get whatever prize this is that she opened up. Now that's going to give her incentive to be invested in the parties actually holding and the parties being successful. So she's going to be working with you as a co-business partner essentially to make these other 3 parties that her friends are doing successful, and making sure that she brings anybody who couldn't come to her party to these parties as guests. That will help her parties, those parties be successful, and then she'll get her bonus gift after all 3 parties hold. So that is the easiest way to get a booking game going. Now, your open date card. Whether you use something that looks exactly like this, you pretty it up and make it look like something else, you want to have a list of dates available. Now, your open date card, I'm going to show you now what this looks like using the dates that we have coming up right now. So if this is somewhere in the future, and this is not the calendar that works for your schedule, don't worry about it. Just use the same idea. So today is February 14th, and let's say I'm doing a party tonight. So I'm going to look at my calendar, and we have here, look at my calendar. February 14th is right here, and February 14th, I'm doing a party. So I want a list that let's say I don't have any parties. I did my first party tonight. Somehow I did not get any of the other parties listed. I didn't schedule like I was supposed to, and I have everything open. So I'm going to list next week's available dates on the open date card. So I can do parties on Wednesday, February 19th. Thursday night I have date night, and so my next date is February 21st, and Saturday, February 22nd. So that is the first list of dates that I have open. Now, I do my dates Monday through Sunday. So the next side of your open date card is the next week. So you're only putting 7 days, 1 week at a time worth of dates on one side of your open date card. And then on your other side of your open date card, you have the other days you have available. So let's say, again, I'm available on that Wednesday, so that'll be Wednesday, February 26th. I don't have date night on Thursday this week, so it's going to be February 27th. And let's say I am booked on Friday, February 28th, and Saturday, March 1st, I'm open. All right, so then I'm going to put on here that I am booked, and this is what it looks like. So you have, there we go. You have your open dates. So when someone comes in with those red envelopes for the party tonight and says, I want to do a party, you hand them to this side and say, okay, these are my bonus dates. Which one do you want? Not do any of these work for you? Not are these dates going to work with your schedule? Do you want to have a party on one of these dates? You say, these are the dates I have open. Which one works for you? And she's going to say, maybe Wednesday, Friday, I don't know. Or maybe she'll say, I'm going out of town. I'm not going to be home at all those days. I can't do it. You say, okay, no problem. These are my next available dates that I have open. Which one of these works for you? And she says, I think Thursday, but I don't know. I need to check with my friends and see if they're available. This is your response when that happens. I understand. I completely understand that you want to make sure your friends can be there. However, if you go back and tell your friends that you are going to do one of these parties and you start asking all of them what's their available dates are, you're never going to get a date nailed down. So here's the best plan. Let's put your name tentatively on Thursday the 27th, since that seems to work for your schedule right now. You can check around with some of your closest friends and let them know that this is the date. I will call you tomorrow to confirm that that's the party that we have, and then we'll move on from there. Does that sound good? She usually says, okay, because that gives her in her mind some wiggle room, and if she needs to reschedule, she can. You'll call her the next day and let her know that she has that day to reschedule to a different date on your bonus dates if you have that you have available to continue getting her bonus. If she does not schedule a date from that 24 hours from that original party scheduling, then she loses the bonus, which means she's going to get on her phone and on her calendar and make sure that happens. And so that's going to give you the ability to have a sense of urgency with your hostesses and have them moving forward getting their parties booked. So this is going to allow you to have control of your calendar, where you have the open dates listed week at a time. Because here's what happens. If you show someone an open calendar and say, I have all these dates booked, which one do you want? If we're on the 14th, she's automatically going to pick the furthest date available. That's just how women work. They pick the 28th. They'll pick into March. They'll ask you if you have something in April. You want them to book sooner than later. So if you only offer them the soonest dates you have available first, then they're going to book parties on the dates that you have available. So don't offer them your full schedule. Don't say, when do you want to do a party? You want to instead say, I have the 25th and the 26th available. Which one works for you? Give them two options, and when you say it that way, they're going to most likely pick one of those dates, okay? All right. Got a little distracted there, but I think that's worthy of the distraction. The booking games and how to plan your schedule is really valuable information. Okay, so you want to, after you do your party, you're going to do your presentation, you're going to do your ordering room, which is way easier after you've seen a live party, and then you're going to place a practice order, or you're going to place your order for your products. And so what you're going to do, actually, let me do a little screen sharing again. You're going to go to your COO, and you're going to go into your party. Hold on one second while my screen sharing kicks in. Okay. So we're going to go to My Business, My Parties. We'll have put all your parties in this section because you will have watched the webinar about how to do that. And you're going to go here. Now, here's a party that's coming up. When you get home from a party, you're going to add each guest. And you're going to fill out all their information right here. And then what's great about this is that once you do that, if you have any notes, let's say you knew that the person, anything you learn about your party guests, you make a note on their connection card, which we'll talk about in a second. And you're going to make those notes and then keep it here, because this is a great way for you to be more personalized when you make the follow-up phone calls, which you will see is easy to do with the system that we have here. So with your connection card, you'll fill this information out, which, like I said, we'll go back to in a second. After you add the guest, which is right here, it'll ask you what the person ordered. It'll give you the opportunity to fill out their order and list all the items they ordered. And that's going to give you great information when you're doing the follow-up phone calls to check in on their products and their satisfaction to make sure they actually enjoy the products that they had. It's also going to give you the opportunity to let them know that you're there to reorder. So you can call 3 months after they've placed an order for something. If you know that they love Coochie or they love Body Dew, you can call them 3 months later and say, are you out? Do you need any more? Is there anything else you can do? Or if there's a sale on one of those items, you can let them know just by clicking on them. You'll know who is interested in those products and who to contact. Now, you'll see also that you will be able to put in here the group. And so if they're a guest at a party, you'll click that. If they were hostess, you'll click that, and that helps you keep your contacts organized. If they're interested in hosting a party, you'll put that right there. And then it'll give you the option to click on whichever thing they circled. So I'm going to go back to the camera, and so you can see this. This is the customer care card. And this is going to be in the catalog that you use to demonstrate the products. And this gives you all the contact information that you need from them, including their birthday, which is in that list of information that we just showed on the website. Then you flip over the card, and you have "Are you ready?" right here. The first question is asking you if you're ready for hosting a party, and scale yourself 1 to 10. Really ready, kind of ready, just curious. And then the next question is asking you if you want more information about doing what we do as consultants, and that's a 1 to 10 list, also a 1 to 10 scale. How they want to stay in touch with you. Then they ask, this card asks who they think is going to be good at doing what we do. So this is going to give you some ammo to kind of communicate with someone who has been suggested to be a consultant. And then what did you enjoy most about the party, which allows you to know what you did well and what they learned about at the party, what they didn't know beforehand. So this customer connection card is really important, and it's in every catalog. So when you're going through the catalog with your party goers, you'll see that at the back of the catalog is their customer connection card, and you want them to fill that out when you get to the end of the party. Now, some of you, I know some consultants have their clients, their party guests fill it out at the beginning of the party. Excuse me. You can do it either way. Just make sure they fill it out front and back so that they have the opportunity to give you their information, and then you have that contact information from them. It also is going to allow you to fill out the My Parties information more easily, and allows you to be a good consultant to them. More than just a salesperson, you're going to be a consultant and a resource by knowing them and knowing what they need. Okay, so one of the other things I wanted to show you is the Media Center. And then I'm going to show you our Facebook group in case you haven't been added to that, but I want to show you also what we use it for. Okay, so we're showing you the Media Center is right here. We're almost done within the hour. Yay! While we're waiting for this to pull up, I want you to know that your first line to contact is your sponsor. And if your sponsor is not available, which a lot of them won't be at a moment's notice, you have the availability to search this site, search the Pyramid site for whatever it is you're looking for. A lot of what you'll be looking for is available on the Pyramid site, and you'll have access to our Facebook group, which will also give you information, and a lot of consultants responding. You have over 200 consultants on our team that are available to respond to you right there. This is the Media Center. The Media Center, click here to enter the Media Center. This is a great way for you to communicate and send out professional, branded marketing materials to your clients and to your team as you grow your team. And this is going to give you, like today, talking about the kit sale. You can send that out to your interested parties, your recruit leads and previous hostesses and friends and family who might be interested in making some extra money and having fun while they do it. It's also a great place for you to do invitations, online invitations for your hostesses. You can send email, e-cards for your birthdays for your clients at the beginning of every month, offering them maybe an extra discount or just saying happy birthday in general. You also can do your monthly e-newsletters for your clients through the Media Center. You can use images to promote your business through your Facebook fan page, should you decide to build one of those, but also just through your own actual business. So, through your actual personal page. Sorry about that. And so you can also get any questions you start. So go here. Initially, when you get to the Media Center, kind of look through there and schedule yourself time to do that, because it is something that you can get stuck into, and you really want to focus on making sure that you're getting your business going and you're actually getting parties booked right now. Okay, one of the things that I wanted to show you is that we do have a Facebook page that is truly just for our team, and it is a secret group, and this secret group is Smileys, and this is where we have a lot of files in here that is available to all of our team members. You have consultants that have been doing this for almost a decade or more, that is going to give you access to information, experience, suggestions, creativity, as you see right here. Lots of information available right there. Meetings that are coming up, questions about the website. You have the ability to look at photos that we have had in the past, ideas of product being set up at different trade shows and parties. Obviously, you'll see a lot of Slumber Parties product stuff here. It's not relevant anymore, but you'll see different team members, different team events that we've attended and been together at, different shirts. There's lots of information here. You also have in this somewhere, there should be some videos also, which we'll be updating as well. So we'll have to find those. And then we have files that are available to you that members have put up here. So the warranty form for our products, our Pure Romance products, if something arrives to you and it is not functioning, that's what you use. You can also use this information for your Facebook event, the top selling toys, the tic-tac-toe document that you can use to help increase your sales. There's all kinds of files here that we encourage you to use that other consultants have either developed or transformed to be able to use for your business and for it to be effective. So you have lots of information available on the Hot Tamales Facebook group page. If you have not been contact me at pr@gmail.com and we'll get you added there as soon as possible. The only other thing I wanted to mention is that you most definitely want to make sure that you have goals set for your business and that you stay in touch with our team. I am currently doing training calls, coaching calls for our team once a week, where you are available. The times are available to times are available to have one-on-one time with me, which just means that you're going to have individual attention and specific guidance on what your current challenges are for your business. If you're doing well in one area but you want to bump up something else, something that I can help you with. After doing this for 10 years, I have helped a lot of consultants kind of focus on what they need to be focusing on and really put aside the stuff that feels important but isn't actually going to produce income or more business for you. So I encourage you to take advantage of this call. It's really easy. There'll be a link that's posted on our Facebook page, and we have a team website. Jess, what is that website? It's new. We're just developing it. But that is going to give you information also. That link is going to give you those times each week that I'm available. Usually it's going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays, so that I know I have concentrated time for our team. And you'll call in. I'll call you during the time that you schedule. You click on the link, pick the time that works for you, and make sure you put it in your calendar. So I'll call you during that time frame, and we'll talk for 15 minutes about where you are, what you need to focus on for that week. You'll leave with an action plan from the phone call, so you know exactly what you want to do to reach those goals that we're talking about that week. And most of the consultants who take advantage of these coaching calls see some really big success and a lot less time lost trying to reach their goals, because we kind of streamline the activities and the steps to get to where they want to go. In addition to the coaching calls, we will also have monthly meetings in various areas of the country. So if for some reason you are not close to any of those, let us know, and we'll try to get you streamed in on one of those through the internet and either any meeting or Ustream or something like that, FaceTiming, whatever case may be. Setting your goals and staying in touch. The only time someone leaves our business is when they don't have parties booked, and the only time they don't have parties booked is when they stop engaging in the training and they stop engaging in communication with their upline and the team leaders who are available to help you. So if you really want to make this business work, those are the two things I would really suggest you do. Stay in contact with your sponsors, stay in contact with our team, and make sure that you're constantly looking for another opportunity to be educated. Look for continued education wherever it's possible and wherever it is available. Bend over backwards to get to those, because that is truly going to make your business stand out, and that's where the girls who are making big money, that's what is the difference. They chose to work. They chose to invest some time to make their business successful rather than just deciding, I don't feel like going. When you don't feel like going, that's when you don't feel like making money. And so even though trainings don't directly make you money at that day, it is a huge investment to your business that you will start benefiting from exponentially in your bank account. Okay, so it is 11:30. I'm going to open it up for any questions that I did not answer necessarily today, and see what you got. So go ahead and type in any questions you have for me. Stefan, no questions. All right. Kathy, at a debut party, you are presenting, and a consultant, experienced or not, is not there. There are plenty of teams who do it differently, but this has been the most successful our team because you just need to get out there and do it. So when I come to do your party next week, we'll do a variation of that. You'll probably help me with some of the things we're talking about because you'll have training between now and then I'll get you those parties booked, and you'll be able to start making money with those parties that are booked from yours. We got it. You got it, girl. Any other questions? I'm excited for all these new team members. We've added over 20 new team members in the last month to our team. It means that people are ready to make money this year. Who's going to make sure they do not miss the August 6th through 10th training and convention world conference? Who's going? Good. Good, good. Yay! Our team's going to go in there and blow it up. All right, nobody has any other questions? All right, well, if anybody has any questions after this, your brains are probably kind of going a million miles per hour. So if you have any questions, feel free to post on our Facebook group, because that's where you'll probably get the fastest answer if you can't find it on the Pure Romance website. And if you have questions there on after, definitely contact your sponsor, stay in touch, and let us know how we can support you. Welcome to Pure Romance. Welcome to the Hot Tamales team, and we are super excited to see you succeed and rock with your business and make lots of money. So talk to you soon. Have a great weekend, and get out there and start booking those parties. Talk to you soon, girls.